Welcome to Biz Alchemy, a podcast about creating a new business paradigm by women, for women. I'm your alchemical host, Jacquelyn, and I'm going to take you on an extraordinary adventure to create a business filled with ease, fun, spaciousness, and abundance. Hustle, be gone. Let's birth a new way. Welcome back. In today's episode, I'm going to be chatting with you about the 5 most common blocks that I find in the third eye chakra of a business. The third eye chakra is also called the Ajna chakra or the brow chakra. And it's through this chakra that we see both the outer world and the inner world. And in many ways, it's about having congruency between what we're seeing in the outer world and what's happening in our inner world. Because if what we see in the outer world is not a reflection of what we're seeing in the inner world, it's time to do a little bit of realignment there. Time to do a bit of revisiting of the visioning. Because very often we keep our inner world secret. And, I talked about this with the throat chakra, with the heart chakra, about bringing through your authenticity, expressing your essence. And when that's lined up, when your throat is the full expression of your heart, then what you see in the outer world will be a reflection of your inner world. And this is exactly the same for your business. So if we're going to look at your personal third eye chakra, it's very much to do with intuition, with inspiration, decision-making, thought, imagination, vision. And I often see the third eye as being the place where the harmony between the mental mind and the intuition comes into place. Or actually, this is what we're aiming for, is a harmony between the mental and the intuitive. And this can be really challenging because we live in a society that has valued the mental for a very, very long time. The mind has precedence over the intuitive. It's been a journey for us to regain our connection to the intuitive and then to find a beautiful balance between operating from the intuitive and from the mental. So finding a harmony between these two so that they support each other. So this can be the challenge of the third eye, both in ourselves, but also in our businesses. It's important our business also has this balance. And as I alluded to before, the third eye is also very much about your vision, obviously, your vision, your big vision for your life, your big vision for your business. And this can be challenging. Sometimes we can have a fear around creating a vision. We can also be frightened that it's the wrong vision. What if I set a vision and actually that's not where I want to be? It changes, God forbid. And of course, the vision is meant to change as we change. That's an important aspect of having a vision. It's a magnet guiding us towards it, or in our business's case, guiding your business towards the vision. But because you are always energetically upgrading, shifting, changing, and so is your business, of course that vision will also change with that. So I guess what I really want to stress here, a vision is not set in stone. It's not like, a goal. Goal often has a very firm it's fixed. And a vision is not like that. It's not fixed. It is very much simply an energetic magnet to draw you towards it while you're in alignment with it. And once you're no longer in alignment, it changes. Anyway, I'm getting into the blocks already. So let's start with the 5 most common blocks. So the first thing I'm going to talk about today is not having a clear big picture for your business to ensure that your small goals are taking you in the right direction. Because the third eye isn't actually just about the big vision. It's about the goals, the steps to get to that vision. It's like I often think of it in terms of the eagle eye view. The eagle is up high. It's looking at the big picture, the landscape. But then it dives down into the detail. It goes down and everything becomes very focused on the detail. And this is exactly what the third eye is. It's important to have that big vision, and this actually connects it in with the crown chakra as well. But then it's also vital to be able to break down that vision into steps that lead you to the vision. And so saying that, I very often see a business that is disconnected from a big vision. And it's not that your business doesn't have one, because it has a blueprint. It does have a big vision. But so far in the business's existence, it hasn't anchored into that vision. You as the business owner have not tapped into what that vision is for your business. You may have an idea of what you think the business's vision is, but it's come through your filters and it's also come through your stories. And very often we limit our big vision because we don't want to disappoint ourselves. We just don't believe that our biggest dream is possible to achieve. And so we can contain our business's vision because of our filters. But this isn't what your business wants. Your business wants to be all that it came here to be. Your business can change the world in its own way. And this is very much part of the vision. I think it's important to play with the vision, to not take it too seriously, to just allow your wildest dreams for your life and for your business's life to at least be voiced. You know, whether that's just expressed on paper, whether that's talked about, whether you just connect in with your business and tap into what that big vision is. But as I said, that vision is a magnet, and you have to know what that vision is to be able to know the steps that are important for you to take to get to that vision. And when I say those steps, this isn't just about a mental strategy. A mental strategy is a part of it, but there's an intuitive side to that as well, which actually leads me on to the second block I wanted to talk about today, which is having a very mental approach to your business, bypassing the business's innate wisdom. This very often happens because we are following a strategy in our business, and that strategy does not take into account your business's innate wisdom, the intuitive path that your business has. And as a result, the business energy, the business third eye becomes very mental. Even the vision is based on a very mental approach. This is doable. I can see how this could happen. See, yes. And by see, I mean a mental seeing rather than an intuitive seeing. And when this happens, we find that those little goals we set that help lead us towards that bigger vision, they don't make our hearts sing. They become almost like numbers, or like they're little ticks. Yep, done that. But there's no real joy in it. There's no passion. There is an absence of intuitive flow there. It just becomes way too strategic. And this is only harnessing one aspect of the third eye. And this can have the effect of you lose enthusiasm for your business's vision. You doubt your business's vision. And it does become all about the numbers, for example, rather than the flow of energy within your business. It actually stops the flow of energy when there's too much emphasis put on the strategic side, the mental side of the third eye in your business. So how do you harness the intuitive side of your business more? How do you harness that innate wisdom? You communicate with your business. You do my Meet Your Business visualization. You connect in regularly. You ask your business for what it thinks you should do when you're making a choice. Should I run this program over 8 weeks or over 4 weeks? Just tune in those simple questions. Your business can give you the answer, and yet we can get so bogged down in them. And actually, I'm going to talk about this a little at the end, because this is what just happened with me. If you listened to last week's episode, you will have heard me talk about a course I'm running in August, Clear Your Chakras to Grow Your Business. Now, I'm going to make a confession. I didn't check in with my business about running that course again. I just thought, it's a year since I've run that course. I'd really love to do it again. I'm going to offer it again, but I'm going to make it a little bit shorter this time. So I just went ahead and did it. And last week I was walking on the beach and I was thinking about the energy of the course. And I thought, something doesn't feel quite in alignment with me there. And I called in my business as I was walking and went, what's happening here? What's going on? Because I'd called it Clear Your Chakras to Grow Your Business. And I just got straight away, that's not the right title this time. That's not the right energy. It is Clear Your Chakras to attract more clients. That's actually more what I'm passionate about. That's what I want to share. In many ways, the content will be similar, virtually the same, but there's a whole different focus. And the focus is, all my work is about my clients becoming more authentically themselves so that energetically they are sending out an energy of attraction to bring in the people, the resources, the time, whatever you want to attract more of into their businesses. And that's it. That's what I do. So it just made so much more sense to rename the course. And as soon as that happened, I felt that intuitive side of the business open. It's like I'd acknowledged it. I'd just been focusing on the mental up until then. And as soon as I did it, I went, oh my gosh, that feels flowing. That feels so much easier. That feels like it will bring the right people into the course. Whereas the other name it just felt like an old energy, because it actually was old. It was an old course that I'd run. That's the beauty of tapping into your business, connecting in with your business. Even if you don't remember to do it at the beginning, if things feel a little off, connect in with your business and allow your business's innate wisdom to come through and bring some balance to the mental component of the business. So I hope that helps you understand that a little more. So the third block, something we've all been guilty of, and that's being distracted by details that are irrelevant to your business's vision, aka FOMO. FOMO is a really important concept, I suppose we could say here, something that contributes to this block significantly. And FOMO comes about because we aren't connecting in with our business's vision. We're not sitting in that energy. We're not feeling it. We're not making choices about the steps to take, the breakdown of the business vision and the steps we are therefore guided to take to bring us towards that vision. We're not paying attention to that. We forget about it momentarily. We get distracted by this shiny object over here that sounds amazing, and we forget to run it by our business's vision. Or if it's not something to do with your business, if it's some sort of personal course, same thing. Run it by your vision for your life. Is that bringing me closer to my vision? Is it bringing me closer to my business's vision? Or is that a distraction? Is that bringing an energy in that I do not need right now? And I'll talk about in a minute about a way to help you find whether it's aligned or not. But anytime you see some sort of course or some sort of offering that you think, oh my God, that would be amazing for my business, sit with your business, sit in your business's vision, feel the energy of the vision. Is it aligned with that? Is it taking you closer to that? Or is it distracting you and taking you away from that path? If it's taking you away, that's what FOMO is. That's when FOMO's in play. If it's taking you towards it, that's your intuitive guidance. So that's how you can tell between FOMO and intuitive guidance, because I know frequently I've been asked that question. So get back in touch with your business vision to help you decipher when something is FOMO, when something is intuitive guidance. Now, the fourth block I'm going to talk about is, I hinted at this before, and it's about having a resistance to changing your business's vision, to allowing it to evolve, hanging on to what you thought your business was, what it was working towards, what its purpose was, what it was here to bring others, hanging on to that when perhaps your own personal evolution and your business's evolution is actually taking you away from that a little bit. And because you're an evolving being, your business is an evolving entity, the vision is going to change. As you wake up more, I suppose I could say, as you become more aware, then of course the vision changes as well. The new dimensions are added to the vision. So this is really important to make sure you're not holding on to an old vision, holding on to something that is outdated, moving towards this magnet that's actually not where you want to be anymore. Even if you're just revisiting this once a year, revisit it, because it will change and it can cause your business to stagnate if you are not moving towards that change, or not allowing that change, I should say. Now, this does happen to me, and it happens to me because I'm someone who loves change. I love evolution. I love exploring new things, hence why my group's called The Playground. And it's really interesting because even now, where my business is focused on helping people like yourself in business, people in business, mostly women in business, who are wanting to get more clients, wanting to get more energetically aligned to their business, wanting to have an easier, more flowing paradigm in their business. So this is who I work with right now, with women like you and with your businesses. And I love it and it inspires me. But I am very aware right now there is something on the periphery that's coming in that is different from my niche, if you like. It's there. It's a bit of a revisiting of work I used to do about 15 years ago, where I was working a lot with the energy of the Magdalene, where I was working a lot with the energy of Venus. It was quite a different type of work. I was taking my trips to sacred sites, working with the energy of sacred sites. And this is coming back into my life again. I can feel it. The sacred site energy is coming through really strongly, even though I'm not in a place to visit most of those sites now. But it's coming back and I can feel it. And my head's going a bit like, how on earth is this going to fit into my business model now? But then that's also not for me to work out. I can feel it there. I know it's coming in. I will start to bring it through in whatever way feels right for me. But maybe this means my vision might be changing a little bit again in my business. And I'm open to that. I'm always open to change. So I'm not set on what I thought my business was working towards, because I reckon within 3 months, certainly in 6 months, this could look very, very different for me. So give yourself permission to change your vision as you need to. Okay, so the final block. Well, it's not the final block, but it's the final block I'm going to talk about today because I've limited it to 5. And this is not embodying your vision now. This is where we actually move away from the visioning, as in the seeing, and move into the feeling. And what I'll often say to my clients is, maybe when you're visioning, there are some tangibles there, but maybe there are not. Maybe you don't know exactly what that looks like, but what you know is what it feels like. And I find that this can be a block in the business vision if you are not tapping into the feelings. So think about what you really want for your business, your wildest dreams, and then tune in and go, how does that make me feel? Because here's the magic. You can tap into those feelings now, at any time. Because in actual fact, it is the feelings you're after, not the vision. And if you embody those feelings, that vision can come to you in any way, not a specific way that you're visioning. and bring you those same feelings. So it's almost like it gives the universe more opportunity to fulfill those feelings within you. So going back to the FOMO, we're talking about the FOMO and knowing if a particular course, for example, is right for you or not. You tune into the feelings that your vision gives you, and then you tune in and say, well, this course, does this bring me more of these feelings? Or is it a distraction from these feelings? Is this choice I'm making in my business bringing me closer to these feelings? Or is it taking me away from these feelings? And this is basically what happened to me. Clear your chakras to grow your business. Is this bringing me the feelings that I really want in my business? And I went, no, I'm actually not about growing your business. I'm about supporting my clients to become more truly themselves and therefore attract whatever it is they want into their business. And so it didn't give me the right feelings. And so I felt disconnected from it. Now I feel very connected to it. It's giving me the feelings that I want. It's giving me the feelings of my vision. So that's just a perfect tool for you to use. And just another couple of tips to help support this. Think about your office space or where you work. Does that give you the feelings of your vision? Say you were thinking about yourself in 5 years' time. That is the way you want to set up your workspace. It's almost like bringing the future you into the now, creating an office environment, a workspace that fills you with the energy of your vision. And likewise, when you show up in your business, when you show up to record a podcast, show up on social media, are you showing up as the future you? Or are you showing up as the you right now? The you that perhaps is like, oh my God, I just need a few more clients to get me through this month. Or are you showing up as, I have the most amazing tribe of clients around me. They support me. They make my heart sing. I have an amazing relationship with my business. My business looks exactly how I want it to look. I am living my vision. If you're showing up as that, of course that's what's going to manifest around you. But you have to feel it. You have to feel it. It can't be just a story in your mind. You've got to feel it. Be in the feelings. If you are not in the feelings, that is a block to the third eye of your business. So I hope that this has given you some amazing inspiration and that you'll spend some time now with your business, connecting in with the business's vision, with allowing the innate voice of your business to come through, that intuitive voice of your business. And if you'd love to know more about my upcoming 4-week course in August, Clear Your Chakras to Attract More Clients, you can go to jacquelynatkins.com/clear chakras. It's a 4-week course. It will be run on a Tuesday. There are 2 times to choose from. So it doesn't matter where in the world you are, you'll be able to attend a live call. The calls go for about 75 minutes. And each week we will cover 2 chakras. And it's all about embodying the full attraction energy into your energy body so that you are attracting in the people that you really want into your business. And obviously, if you've got those attraction chakras working, you're not only attracting the clients, you are attracting more of whatever you want into your business. So I'd love to have you as part of this course. The early bird price is available until August 1st. And so that's $88 US. After August 1st, it will be $111 US. So if you know you want to be part of this amazing program, I would love to have you. And you've still got some time to get in on the early bird price. And just to let you know, this course is about your chakras. So whereas through this series that I've been doing on the podcast, it's been about your business chakras. But in this course, we're focusing on your personal energy body. And next week, I will share a meditation with you to help clear the third eye chakra of both you and your business. Until then, have an alchemical week in your biz. Thanks for listening to Biz Alchemy. I'm Jacquelyn Atkins. If you'd love to know more about the energy of business, join me on Insight Timer, where I have a large meditation library and do regular live meditations. Or visit my website, jacquelynatkins.com. Until next time, enjoy creating alchemy in your biz.